It is No Gifts, Please, the parenting podcast by the pair with no real gifts, but a whole lot of gumption. Hey everyone, I'm Steve Noviello.
And I'm Jenny Anchondo.
It is post-Thanksgiving. We are deep into the Christmas holiday shopping season. Do I dare ask if you've begun?
It's just, it's giving, there's like this little hiding spot that I normally hide the stuff in.
And there's nothing in the spot?
There's a couple little ditties, but no big gifts have been purchased.
Where's the spot?
Well,
do we dare
think of the spot. Well, I think by the time Brighton is allowed to listen to podcasts, then
Christmas will buy.
Think of the spot in my house that has just like the most like gross, obnoxious like area of space that's just for me. Actually, I don't know if you've ever been in it, but I took Doug in it.
The gym upstairs?
No.
Oh.
My closet.
Oh.
Have you ever been in it?
I think so, because I think that during maybe it was COVID or something, you were like podcasting from it or something.
Yes, that's
and
right.
I happened to be at your house and you were showing me your setup. It was probably when
I hosted shows in there.
Right, when we were breaking the COVID rules by hanging out with each other and you were showing me where your home setup was.
I'm sorry about that, everybody.
It's fine.
So I have like a couple, like a lower level and then a drawer and then like a shoe area that's really high, but I need to check Brighton's height. I feel like she's tall enough that if she gets on the ladder, she can see up there.
Yeah.
Do you have a specific hiding spot?
We don't. Well, we also remember we don't, not that we don't buy our kids Christmas gifts, but we kind of don't buy our kids Christmas gifts because we travel. When I was a kid, my parents apparently used to hide gifts under their bed. And I know this because I found it one year, and I think I've told you this before.
Along with the Playboys.
No, that was in my room. I think I've told you this before. I got in so much trouble because I got curious and kind of poked my hole through one of the gifts, which I, to this day, remember was a carrying case for my Legos, and Ro Noviello was pissed.
Wait, so you guys, I understood that, okay, you're not getting a lot of big gifts because grandparents and you know, aunt and uncle kind of situations are providing, but what about, and I think this is not a good podcast for kids this time.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's your chance to turn it off. Bipping. Stockings?
Again, that happens at Grandma and Grandpa's house. Santa fills stockings.
You've really unlocked something here.
I
think we can end. We were going to do our own gift guide.
Let's not blow my cover here. This is totally normal, Ro and Frank. This is absolutely the way that my parents do Christmas for their grandchildren is completely normal, and I have no idea why you think it absolves me from any responsibility for participating in the holiday shopping.
Okay. So I was going to ask for what the boys are getting, and I guess I'll have to call your parents in order to find out.
So as you know, I do the Fox Holiday Gift Guide. Our 17th year, by the way. How crazy is that?
Congratulations. That is very cool.
We're at the point now where I will meet people and they'll say, "Oh, I grew up watching your Christmas special."
Stop. Not grew up. Okay, that's just rude. But also an honor.
Like, right.
It's rude.
Like think of that. In fact, we were at a sleepover, which we'll talk about. We should talk about in another
sleepover story. Who's
okay. Well, I guess should we just knock it all out right now?
Gift guide.
We had the boys had a sleepover for the first time.
What? You buried the lead. Okay. Like at your place, like
we're going to shift. We're shifting gears. No, we're good.
I do this every time.
No, we're good. Let's shift gears.
Okay.
So the boys had a sleepover, and it was the first one. Doug and I were not particularly on the same page about it, which I totally respect and understand. And by the way,
but you do what you want anyway.
But okay. And this isn't like, we don't trust the parents kind of like, this is not,
Oh no, none of that has anything to do with that.
None of it. These are friends in our gay dad friend circle. But between the four sets of us, there are 9 children.
Okay.
So 3, 2, and 2. And then there was another kid that came for more of a sleep under experience. He was not going to spend the night, right? But it's 10 kids, and not to put a damper on things, but I think that particularly after we all lived through this last summer with the tragedy of Camp Mystic, you really kind of think about, gosh, tragedy strikes when you least expect it.
Of course.
God forbid there's a fire in their house. God forbid there's an emergency. I'm not, that's a lot of kids to get out of your house, right? That kind of thing, right? So anyway, at the beginning, he was like, I don't want them doing this? And I was like, well, like I was kind of thinking, what if I slept on the couch? Like if I slept over also, which it's funny because we had a friend of ours who, again, great family, different set of kids. He said, oh, such and such, do you want to sleep? He wants to invite Jacob over for a sleepover. And we said, I don't think that we're quite there yet. This was last year. We said, but if your son would like to sleep over at our house, we would totally be into that. And he said, oh, we're not doing that yet. And I was like, well, that's weird. Why would you then invite our child over? Why is the expectation?
Felt the same way as you did.
Right. Like, why is the expectation that we would come to your house? But anyway, so all of that to say, the sleepover has happened.
Okay.
I went, and again, because all the dads are friends, we all kind of hung out for quite a while, and then everyone kind of left, right? Except for me and a mom who.
So then you guys cuddled up.
So me and the mom hooked up. No. So this is a mom.
This is the reason this one's not for kids. It wasn't because of Santa.
She's super fun. But the way that I met this woman was at like a PTA meeting, and she said, I have to tell you, I used to have such a crush on you when I was a kid because I would watch the news with my grandma. And you were on it. And I thought you were so handsome. And now like here we are with kids at the same
Not school. Untrue. Thank you.
But like when you think about it, so she is 38 or 39. I've been here for 22 years.
Stop.
So she is what? 14, 16?
So she was a teenager.
Right. Like that's legit, right?
Oh my gosh. So the two of you, her wishes came true. So she got to have a sleepover with you.
So now here we are. She's slinging back mambo taxis telling me, about the world's woes. But it was good. The kids all went, they stayed up very late. They went, they played some games and stuff. I brought some prizes, and it was about 11-ish, 10:30, 11-ish when everybody was like getting ready for sleep. And they started with all 10 of them sleeping in one room.
Uh-huh. Like just in sleeping bags?
Yeah, like in sleeping. These people have like a third floor on their house. Like it's one of those like single family or attached where it's like a tall, right? So there's like a third living area that's that's an entire floor. But anyway, so all the kids started there, and then they slowly like broke off into like, okay, we need to sleep. Like one of my children was getting frustrated that nobody was going to sleep because it's bedtime. The other one of my children was the reason no one was going to sleep because he was busy holding court. I'll let you guess who was who. So they actually both ended up sleeping in bed with me in the guest room in these people's house.
Around the corner from your own house, probably.
Exactly, essentially, walking distance from our own house. But it was super cute. And the next morning, obviously I have to say, the next morning we got up and it was that Sunday when it was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. It was kind of a little bit cooler and all the kids are on the lawn playing football and we're sitting out there with the dads, like having coffee and whatever else.
How
and
fun.
It was so cute. And like one of the dads was making pancakes and bacon for everybody and eggs. And, I was like, oh, this is really cute.
So wholesome.
So we had our first sleepover. Boom.
Oh my gosh. And so afterwards, what was it like, I want to do that again. I want to host one at our house. Like what was the response? So the Hudson was very surprised by the pillow fight. He didn't realize that why would people be hitting each other with pillows? And I was like, that's kind of a sleepover thing. It's a thing.
Because the kids ranged in age, by the way, from 10 years old to 4. So to like two of the brothers, it's a big range. And I have to say,
it was nice of them to include the little siblings.
Well, the little siblings were the younger siblings of the host.
Oh, okay.
So it was his birthday. Henry is 7 or 8, I guess at this point. Is he? I guess he's 8. So, and then he's got younger siblings.
Got it.
And then our other friends, they have their oldest is 10 or 11, I forget. But I will say, and they're really sweet kids, like the older kids are very kind to the younger ones, make sure they're always included and
nice.
It's a good group of kids. It's a good group of kids. I think that Hudson was like, why are people having pillow fights? And Jacob's like, no one's going to sleep. And I was like, yeah, it's a sleepover. So we kind of cleared the calendar for Sunday and like all just kind of vegged out, which was nice too.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you guys had fun.
Yeah, we were there till like 10:30 the next morning.
They're like, okay, here's your hat. What's your hurry?
Yeah.
So is Doug worried that now that you did this, then it's going to be like, okay, well then the next sleepover, like you're not going to stay over every time. Okay, well now go ahead. And then it kind of trickles into like a looser environment for them?
I don't know. I think that we're one down. Honestly, after having the experience, I don't know that I would be comfortable quite yet saying, hey, go do this on your own, because they did both. One of them more than the other kind of need me in the night.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with being needed. I would like to extend that as long as we can.
Same.
So I think maybe we might host probably fewer children the next time. But it was a good experience. I think that they liked it. I, of course, was like, hey, like, because, again, Doug and I didn't quite see eye to eye on it at the beginning until I was like, well, I'm willing to sleep on the couch. He was like, oh, well, that changes everything. But that's
a great compromise.
I wanted to make sure that we all came home with big smiles on our face, that we had a really good time and nobody was going to be in a crappy mood all day because of the sleepover.
Right. Nobody. Neither parent, none of the children.
All smiles. I made soup
smiles.
And pasta and meatballs and all sorts of stuff.
Okay, well, I'm glad that it went well. I think we still have time to talk about gifts, so I didn't totally detract from our full episode.
We do.
What are the boys asking for? What's big on the list?
So, Jacob is hyper into Pokemon cards. Mm-hmm. And as much as I love that for him, the ROI, like he gets a pack of Pokemon cards and like rips through them like in like 60 seconds. And like, no, there's usually one or two good ones and the rest are crap. But it's like, oh my gosh, this is, like maybe we like purposely buy you. I wish that there was a way to like, maybe there is, maybe I'll do this.
Okay.
Like, is there a way to package like a really good Pokemon card in with like ones that are just kind of like, can I repackage a package and like slip in a really good one? That way it's like,
oh, so it's more exciting.
Right. Like you got it one. As opposed to like, okay, I got this one. And it's like,
probably just get him lots of packs.
Right. And just slip one in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that would be cool.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah, I feel like that's a cooler way to do that. So he likes Pokemon. He wants like a game for his Switch. Okay. But Brighton probably doesn't do this. Beyblade. This is the little game that they like.
She doesn't. Zero gaming. Zero.
Well, no,
devices.
It's a physical. Well, that's the thing. So these are physical
like a
games.
Board game.
Right? Yeah, it's kind of like a ripcord like top, and like you put it in an arena, and these two tops like knock into each other, and the first one to fall over. Beyblade. So we do, I'm not being sexist here, but like for gift guide, as we started, 17 years gift guide, and we go through, we get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of toys to the point where honestly, now the kids are at an age like Beyblades, for example. I didn't even know what that was. And then a kid at this birthday party that at the sleepover we went to got it as a gift. And Jacob was like, oh, that's the coolest. I love that game. And I was like, do you, how do you even know that game? And it's oddly enough, that company had submitted to us for gift guide. At the time, I was like, I don't even know what this is.
So did it make the guide this year?
I think it's going to.
Okay.
By the time this airs, I'll probably have made that decision. But like for Brighton, is she into like, do you do like Make It Real? Are you into that line?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So it's a lot of like crafting kind. I don't know if she's into
crafting. Definitely. So like, it's usually just based on like, we have pipe cleaners and like old shirts and stuff. We don't
these
have any
are cool.
Kits,
so it's called Make It Real. They have all sorts of stuff. You can do like pottery and you can do, painting, but it's a lot of like bracelet making, looms.
Cute. Oh yeah. She has a loom. She loves the looms.
Like friendship bracelets. They have one, we're showing one in gift guide this year. I think it's from Make It Real. That is a gemstone polisher and tumbler. It's like little gemstones that you make bracelets out of, but they're kind of encased loosely in like a
something rough
rock
or dirt
of some sort, and you have to polish them.
I would have loved that as a kid.
That, and then you can make up to 8 friendship bracelets. There's also another company called Art Craft, and it's a crafting paint that you do like kind of like barista art, like where you like do and like you drag through it to make the lines and stuff.
I'm taking
That's pretty cool.
Right now.
There's a pour over art, kind of like that acrylic pour thing that's going on right now. That's super cute. Like, and they have these really cute, like kind of like balloon animal-y looking things that you pour over, which I think is nice. We're showing a make your own lip gloss kit, which is cute. Like it has like little gems and sparkles. And what about slime? Is she one of these kids who's into slime?
Yes, we make it like not through a kit, just like buying. We've tried a bunch with glue and borax and the contact solution. We've had a lot of fails. Our biggest challenge or hurdle with slime has been getting the color correct. We find that color combinations that you learn in school don't translate. They don't translate with slime. So I'd be open to a professional slime experience.
There's a product called Gooey, GUI, that we're showing. It's actually one of our top 10 toys this year, which is you add things to it like little adornments or charms or glitter or sparkle or, whatever else. Okay. Obviously, Labubu is on our top 10 toy list because it just needs to be.
Right, it's getting another one of those.
Oh, is she really?
She is.
Nice. I like that. We have a big gaming category this year. It's funny because a lot of the stuff, like we have a really cool chess set that's like a Harry Potter, like interactive, like intuitive chess set.
I know somebody that would be good for it. That's great.
Yeah. We have something called Go Cube, which is a Rubik's Cube, but it teaches you how to solve it, which I think Jacob's going to be really excited about.
Yes.
He really wants to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and he's come very close. But he's got, he bought a book actually and has been reading this book about how to, solve a Rubik's Cube. And there's like, he's on like the last step and he can't quite get it and it's killing him.
Oh, okay. But the Go Cube might
I think would kind of unlock it. Yeah. Also for the house, we just got as a sample and we've been using it. And I hate to see it go. One of these like fancy coffee makers, which I'm not really a fancy coffee person. I drink iced coffee and drip coffee.
Okay.
But this makes like cappuccino.
That's fun.
And like froths your milk for you, like at the touch of a button.
Is it hard to clean?
No, it cleans itself.
Oh, that's great.
Itself. It's from Philips. It's the 5500 series, like automatic espresso latte go or whatever it's called. And it's super cute. And
do you make your iced coffee or do you buy like things of it?
So I don't make like drip coffee and put it in the refrigerator. I either will buy like Khalifa Farm or a Starbucks or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's like $5 for like a gallon of it or a half gallon of it. I like pour my own, but unfortunately I am victim to the drive-through barista situation.
Me too. It's so fun. I love it.
It is, but it's $6. Back in the day, it was like $3 and some odd cents. And I was like, $6 coffees. Who's buying that? But now my iced coffee is up to like $6.50. It's a lot of money.
I know, but it's so lovely. I have a Starbucks near me where they're literally so friendly. And I'm just like,
I love mine as well, but I don't love,
so nice.
And you know who you are. There's one barista who thinks
oh, great,
that cold brew and iced coffee are the same thing.
How?
Because, and here's
even
why.
I know the difference.
Because cold brew, they have that like there's like a beer tap.
Yes.
Which I think is a lot easier.
That's the nitro cold brew.
Right. And that's what they're putting. So like, I think it's easier for them to make that because you just turn it on and like the thing fills up while you can like run and whatever else. Whereas the iced coffee, you have to stand there with the spigot kind of thing. So I think that when they're rushed, they'll just throw nitro cold brew in it. And I can immediately taste the difference. I don't like it.
Wait, but nitro cold brew is more expensive. So
I know.
You should be saying thank you.
No, but I don't like the flavor.
Well, which Starbucks are you going to? Because I would love for that to happen to me. I can't believe that you didn't have any notes. You just remembered all of those gift ideas with the brands and the model numbers.
Yeah, no, there's plenty more up there in my mind. Well, we're in the thick of gift guide season. Yeah. So we have, I think I told you this, we have like 30 some odd runs in like 20 some odd cities this year. So it's cool. And finally, and it's New York, it's Dallas, it's Chicago, it's LA, it's Philadelphia, it's Houston, Austin, Minneapolis, Phoenix, Tampa, Orlando, and it'll be nice also because we are going to be on, I think we're going to be on WNYW in New York. We'll definitely be on WWOR. So my family can watch. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that the most special?
Yeah.
like anytime you and I've been doing TV for just our whole adult lives, right? But every once in a while you'll get to do a national hit. Well, I mean, you do national hits regularly, but for me, every once in a while I get to do a national hit. And it's always so exciting when I find out it's going to be in a hometown market or in a national market where people can actually see what
There's
I'm doing.
something different about, like, because my parents they watch this and then they watch my other shows streaming, which is kind of not the same thing. You know what I mean? It is, but it's not.
Turn on, there's something different about turning on the TV. Because my mom is the same.
Right.
She streams our show every day, which is 8 a.m. Central, but like 6 a.m. her time. Every day she watches it, even if she's at work.
Yeah.
And, but if something's on TV, it's just like very special and very cool. So I love that that's going to happen.
I'm trying to think of what else we're looking at for... we have this really cool, so we do like they definitely don't have this category, which is also kind of, so sometimes it's because it's unique and sometimes it's because it's expensive. So this one is a little bit of both. They finally have perfected the robot lawnmower. So it used to be back in the day, you had to put these guide wires around the perimeter of your property, and that's how it would know like where the edges are and what not to cut and what to cut and all this other kind of stuff. But now you don't have to do any of that anymore. It uses GPS and navigation, and so one of those.
Putting all the teenagers out of work.
So one of those is on there, and you guys, I feel like, have a really good lawn for that because you have that big flat lawn in your backyard.
I agree. Heath would love that. How much is it?
I think there's 4 digits in the number, but like low 4, like it's $1,000 maybe.
Well, yard maintenance for a yard our size it's sizable, so that would be something I would definitely. He took over our lawn care not too long, and it's like a heavy lift. Thing. We kind of go back and forth between using somebody and then him doing it, but I think that would be a really good gift for him.
Yeah.
So thank you for the idea.
So that and just again, some cool stuff. And then of course, my favorite part about Gift Guide is the small businesses. So we didn't do a small business guide this year. Because frankly, I have to say, no shade to small businesses, but like the first few years, it was like, oh my God, amazing. And then you're kind of like, okay, you're
same old stuff.
Kind of. I mean, I love your candle, but like everybody's making a candle.
Sure.
Although we're doing this company. Have you heard of Big Ass Luxuries? It's a Dallas company.
But it sounds wonderful.
So Big Ass Luxuries is, they make giant candles, like poured candles. Like they have 150 ounce, which I think burns for 300 hours or 500 hours. And they have a 300 ounce that burns for up to 1,000 hours. And the 300 ounce is like, it's enormous. I mean, it's probably, I'm going to say 10 inches in diameter, 4 wicks, and probably 2 feet tall. I mean, it's enormous, but they smell so good.
Okay,
so that's one of the small businesses. Another Dallas business, Chip Glove Company. They do golf gloves. It's some sort of very specific leather. I forget what it's called. It starts with a C. But Steve Eager was in my office and he saw them on my desk. He's like, where did you get those? Those are the best. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, ringing endorsement there. He's like, that's a really nice.
That's great.
Yeah. So, and they have a big charity component as well. And then a company called The Boardsmith, which they make cutting boards for your home, but they're all handmade and, artesian and yada, yada, yada.
With your name on it and stuff.
Not even it's not even like a, you know what? We did a couple of, it's about the board. We did a couple of years ago, which was super cute. A company who takes like recipes, like your grandma wrote down this recipe and they'll take it in her handwriting and laser inscribe it onto a cutting board and then put like her picture on it.
I want that.
Yeah.
That's great.
So cute. I got one from my mom that year.
That's a great gift.
Of my grandmother. Yeah. It was like her, I think it was like her holiday cookie recipe or something,
Sweet.
Yeah. It was really sweet. Like really sweet. And in fact, maybe it was Randy Travis, somebody famous, like saw that, I think it was Randy Travis. Now that I'm thinking about it, saw it and like became a huge fan and a big customer of theirs and, so on and so forth. So yeah, I do love that when we get to like do a small business. And do you remember the Stoned Aesthetic guy, the guy that does the crystal, it started with Air Jordans, but now it's anything. It's, Louboutins and, all sorts of stuff. He just did one for my mom. He did a tap shoe for the 100th anniversary of the Rockettes.
Yes, you told me about that. That's such a good gift.
So he was another one who we did his business and, it took off in a very significant way after that, which just makes me feel so good that
deal.
He, that it's just, you know what I mean? It's not, listen, we have a, we have a nice platform and it's nice to be able to, to use that for good.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. What do you want for Christmas?
I am excited about our gifts this year.
I love it.
Normally, Heath is an
now you do exchange, correct?
We do, but it's different this year. And he is such an exceptional gift giver. I have so many wonderful, I can't say enough about what a great gift giver Heath is. However, this year we've I guess delved into married person category because we are going to collectively give each other
knives.
We're getting a mattress.
Oh.
So we got, I'm like big into just all of the organic materials. There's no springs in our mattress because of EMF. It's a whole thing. And it is really awful for Heath's sleep. Like it's been terrible for him. He's like, I really cannot sleep on this anymore.
I love you, but.
Yes. And I also have had this weird full body pain. And I'm like, is it because of the mattress?
Probably.
I've checked everything else out. So we are going to get a really nice new mattress. So I'm excited about that. I'm still probably going to go Naturepedic or something.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because we recently got a new mattress.
Okay.
And while it's a little Lucy and what was her husband's name? You're not even going to know the show.
Okay.
I love Lucy. It was Lucy and Desi.
Okay.
No, Desi Arnaz played. Anyway, Lucy and Ricky. It's called a Split King.
Oh, you get your version, he gets his version? Okay, so you guys are just
essentially sleeping in separate beds that are pushed up next to each other. It's in the same frame, so they each are.
I think that's great.
They articulate independently. So I could raise my head or my feet, and his stays flat, and vice versa, because it is technically
that's great.
But what is nice about it as well, like you were talking about, how you're a bit more organic than he might enjoy. But you could do that and make your side made of,
That's true. But I don't even want
burlap
the fumes
and the
from
tears
his getting into
unicorns.
my face. I don't even want it in my room,
so
in my sleeping quarters. The materials and everything, it's a thing.
That's so funny to me.
But it just is what it is. But we're gonna
love a new mattress.
on a new mattress. I'm so excited. There's still a lot of life left in our other one. It just doesn't work for him, and that is terrible. And you should be able to sleep. So.
Now, are you guys both the same firmness?
I don't know. I don't think that I'm super, because I don't think I'm a particular, I think I'm particular in a lot of things, but in that thing, I'm not super particular. We did tent camping with nothing underneath us. I'm not Princess in the Pea.
When you go to a hotel and you get on the bed, you're never oh, this is too soft.
No, I'm 100% of the time, I'm so glad that this bed is made for me. And I get to sleep. Yeah, I'm just grateful for sleep. Heath is like Princess and the Pea. You know the book, the Princess and the Pea. So that's Heath. I don't know how he got so bougie.
Right?
But you just certain bodies. I think I just lucked out on, I'm just glad for a bed.
We luckily are both the same firmness. In fact, years and years and years and years ago, we went to the Sleep Number store, and the guy was a major sales pitch and blah, 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 whatever. And then they said, okay, now lay on the bed and both of you adjust and don't tell each other. And I'm going to show you why this is so important, because one of you is going to be a 60 and one of you is going to be
a split bed.
Well, so we got on it and our sleep number was exactly the same number, because we both a very firm mattress.
Okay.
Very firm. I don't want a pillow top. I don't want a Tempur-Pedic. I want I will sleep on this table. But it was the articulation the independent articulation that made us go with the Split King.
I don't know if I had. I guess I don't know. This is one area where I'm going to say I am low maintenance.
I guess you are.
This is just kind of it. So we're going to get mattresses for Brighton has asked, and I'm curious if you or anybody who's listening has heard of the campfire player. Have you heard of that?
What is that?
So it's this, Brighton's obsessed with it. A girl on her cheer team asked for it also, and it was created for kids going away to summer camp. Their parents couldn't send them with phones, but they wanted to have access to music, which seems like such a niche need. It's you can't go away to camp without music, but it's a player where you can upload music to it and then disconnect it from the internet, and then they have it. It's like an iPod. It's like an iPod. And so she can connect it to a speaker and then play her own music, which has been improved. It's not just the radio or just any CD or whatever. So she really wants the campfire player. That's a bigger spend.
But wait a minute.
What?
With all due respect to the campfire player people, that seems that there's 5,000 other ways to get to that same goal without buying the campfire player.
So what would it be?
iPod, record player.
No, but she wants to be
MP3
portable.
player.
Portable.
Yeah, like most speakers have a hard drive on them these days where you just load music onto it.
But she wants to just like walk around with it or like hang out with it.
Yeah.
Like with a speaker. Like that's giving boombox.
No, like a small one.
But this is just like a little thing you can put in your pocket.
Okay.
And just put your headphones into. I'm open to not doing it because it's actually kind of pricey.
How much is it?
I don't know, like $200 or $300.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So let me know what else is out there. I just wanted something that wasn't connected to the internet or Wi-Fi or anything, but I could put new music on it whenever I wanted.
I feel like there's a better way to do that.
Okay. Well, so my one gift idea sucks. So that campfire player is what Brighton really wants. And I'm going to tell you, for Gemma, I went and had like a ball at the dollar store, the $1.50 store, $1.50 store now. Yes. But if you have a child that's like, probably not baby because like choking hazards, but like, like 2 to 4, they are, their game is like incredible. There's so many cute toys, coloring books, colors, just like little fidgets, dolls. So I don't know if we need to go anywhere else besides Dollar General, which is $1.50. But she's into Miss Rachel, like not so much the show, but like the paraphernalia, all the books, like the potty training books. So I think I'm going to get her some cute little Miss Rachel things. Miss Rachel has, she's like blown up.
Yeah.
I know she's always been a big deal, but now she has this whole toy line and it's really cute and educational. I feel like Melissa and Doug, they are like shaking in their boots thinking Miss Rachel's about to take over.
You know what? My brother-in-law works for Melissa and Doug.
And?
Like personally, like not for their company, like does the Wi-Fi or networking or whatever it is. And my sister's probably listening and thinking to myself, you idiot, that's not what he does.
Okay.
But like at their, I believe, 2nd or 3rd or 7th home in the Bahamas, which is a compound of sorts.
I'm sure.
They have sold Melissa. I believe the original Melissa and Doug have since sold that company.
It seems like it.
They have. And
you can tell.
So I don't know that they're concerned about Miss Rachel because they are very busy counting money.
That's
I hear.
That's good. Melissa and Doug was originally started as a very like sort of eco-friendly, plastic-free wooden toys, no paint. And now all of a sudden it's like they're using our connection to Melissa and Doug and then the wooden toys, and they're just making expensive other toys that are totally plastic.
Right.
Which is fine, but then you can buy that at the dollar store.
Right. It's
back to my earlier point.
It's like they've licensed the name.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like, So then I started looking for other wooden toy brands, and Miss Rachel's got
I have some cute stuff for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's like a very... Well, and it would be appropriate for Gemma, like very like Montessori-ish.
Yes.
Yeah. I just like that's your vibe.
It is like the blocks and stuff like that.
Yeah. And they're cute because it's like, it's downtown Tokyo, but it's blocks, like wooden blocks for a 3-year-old.
I love that.
Yeah.
Mac B spy books are kind of the books. That are your boys into those?
We are into Dogman and Captain Underpants right now. Oh,
that's right.
And Piggy and Gerald.
I think I wrote that down last time because I've been really like struggling for book ideas.
Dallas Children's Theater, by the way, is doing a Piggy and Gerald type show coming up. You should go see it. Yeah, there's another character called the Pigeon in it, and I believe this show is about the pigeon.
Okay, I love it.
But it's cute. You should go.
And then finally, back to my music thing. Brighton's had a CD player for a long time, and had Lori Berkner Band was always her CD. Do you know Lori Berkner Band? She's just like a cute children. So finally, I think she was like, I love Lori Berkner, but like I'm ready for some new CDs, which is a great way to have the kids have music without like connection to the internet or whatever. So in order to get her K-pop Demon Hunter CD, I had to order it like, it's taking like a month to get here because nobody has CDs anymore.
I was going to say, do you have a time machine as well that you have to use to go to the CD store?
I do. I just think it's it's like, it's just so simple. They don't need all the Wi-Fi in their rooms all the time, like radiating their heads. That's all. I just don't need it. I need her to just be like disconnected and listening to some semi-wholesome music.
Okay. Which is K-pop Demon Hunter.
I think it's actually, I didn't let her watch it at first because it's just the word demon.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I think.
It's fine. No, the kids like it.
The other thing I think that people should get for their girls is the Hulkin bag.
What's that?
It's like, have you ever seen, you might see people bringing this in if they are doing like wardrobe or fashion shows at work. Holly Cortero from Galleria. That's how I learned about it. It's this giant bag with a big zipper around it. And you can just if you're recording a bunch of shows in a row, like it would be perfect for you. Put your suits in there and you just wheel it up instead of like hauling everything around. I don't know. And I think they're very cute and they're like trendy. And if your kid does like dance competitions or cheer or something like that, I feel like for cheer, they just wear the one outfit, but like dance where they have multiple wardrobe changes. But anyway, that's all I got.
Okay.
So
Well, hey, we have more than 150 great gift ideas, each with its own shopping link. Fox Holiday Gift Guide, a little plug for myself. It'll be on starting nationwide, starting the week of Thanksgiving, or you can shop early, fox4news.com/gift guide. You can also come see me online at facebook.com/savemesteve or on my Instagram, and I'll link you to everything.
I always do.
It's fun. It's a good time. The best part about it, though, I will say, is the massive amount of donations that we get to give. We just did, Community Partners of Dallas just came, and I just loaded them up with all sorts of toys. Grant Halliburton Foundation, we just donated to. We've got several more that are lined up. Some of the smaller local charities that need toys and gifts and stuff for, school. Our school auction is a beneficiary oftentimes of Gift Guide, as are some others. So yeah, it's really a nice opportunity to be able to say, hey, we're gonna give and then give back.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that's it for today, right? Are we out of time?
Okay. We're so out of time.
Okay. Hey, listen, if you just can't get enough, you can listen to our new podcast every Tuesday morning. Drops at 7 a.m. on your favorite podcast platform. And if you do nothing else today, go find yourself a friend you don't need to clean the house for. We'll see you soon.